So my name is William Lancaster, and my best fit type is INTP. So the way that I feel about the experience as a whole is hard to put into words. Tears seem to be doing a better job, or at least they have been today. It's been transformational, honestly. I don't think that I've ever felt as much a part of a tribe as I have felt here. There's always been this sense of deep loneliness that I felt in pretty much any social group throughout my entire life. I've never looked like the people who wanted me to act in a certain way, and I didn't think like the people who I looked like. Like there's always been some type of incongruence and some type of judgment and some type of box that I'm supposed to fit into. You know, everybody wants to snap me to a grid or something like that. And the entire ethos here is to not have grid snapping, but to understand the grid at a gradiented level such that we have this full acceptance of who you are as an individual, because that's innately satisfying to try to figure out. And to be able to say a nerdy statement like that and then have people love the fact that that's how my mind wants to articulate that concept even is beautiful. And so it's allowed me to tap into a sense of community and like my deep emotions in a way that I've honestly just never had access to before. Like I'm talking in front of this camera after having bawled in front of the entire session, just like telling everyone I love them, you know, like, and the impact that they've had on me. And I've had a pretty like interesting life, actually. Like I've had a lot of really good experiences, and this is probably the best, right? So on an intellectually stimulating level, amazing. On an emotionally stimulating level, incomparable. And so I can't really think of a reason for any type not to experience this. You know, maybe some arena emotions and stuff you've already felt, thinking you've already felt, whatever, but there's gonna be something that you're able to complete a holistic human experience with by experiencing with a group of people who are all guided by the same guiding ethos of nobody gets left behind. It's really a beautiful experience, but I didn't know how lonely I was. And it took other people using their skills in how to resonate with me and how to communicate with me that I theoretically knew. I've been nerding out about this stuff for actually quite a while. And so like I have a very deep understanding of all the cognitive functions and all that kind of stuff. But to be able to see them used with such skill and grace that some very well-intentioned, smart, amazing people who really want the best for you and how they express in those ways creates this complex dance that you have to see in person and feel in person, regardless of what type you are. Because yeah, it's beautiful. Like it really does paint the picture of how communal humans are. And we do need each other to fully express parts of ourselves, and we can't theorize our way into a full understanding of the human experience. You really do need to experience it, and it needs to be experienced together. And so I guess it's the experiential element of bonding with what I had theorized before that maybe was shocking to me and how emotionally impactful it was. There's an energy that I feel right now. There's a love. I feel myself just like wanting to cry randomly at thoughts that I have of how wonderful people can be and how much I love humanity and how much I want us to be better to each other and to ourselves. And so I did my profiling session here, the live profiling session. And after profiling, it just became a conversation with a fellow human on their journey. And we ended up crying together over Zoom without even the ability to have like the physical presence, which is, by the way, absolutely amazing, necessary. You need to be here in person. It's a different experience. But because of what I gained here, I was able to share some of that even over Zoom. And that, fingers crossed that I don't lose this for a long time and I need to like re-up this drug every once in a while. Like I need to, it's something that I've learned that I need more of this. I need to get together with my tribe, and I need to add value to them and then learn from them and just have this beautiful dance that I was describing, like play itself out. I think that's what I'm left with, is just a way forward to engage in this again. So if you're even remotely considering coming to profiler training, then basically that just snaps you into an immediately, you need to come. And I predicate that off of it's hard to understand how much better it is than you could possibly imagine, right? So there might be logical reasons you decide you might not want to come. It's better than you think, and it's better than you feel. Like, it's hard to be as persuasive as I feel inside. In fact, I'm having a hard time trying to articulate it. And in fact, I'm like, please tell me the reasons why you don't think that I should come, or that you should come, and I will tell you specifically why you're wrong. And not in an argumentative way, but in a way where I want you to experience what I just experienced, right? So this isn't even about me trying to change your mind. This is me inviting you to have an experience of, like, a human experience. And if that doesn't resonate with you yet, come so it can, you know? I'm an INTP. If you know what that means, this is not how INTPs usually speak about things. And I've been transformed into somebody who can't help but articulate my point in this language. That should be pretty telling. Yeah, it's the most transformative experience that I've had. And I like my thinky thoughts, but this was necessary to be in a group of people. Like, the shared energy, everything is just amazing. Like, just get off the fence and get onto the good side. Because I want you over here. I want you to be a part of the tribe. And yeah, it's amazing.
What's up? Are you just jumping in the frame? Fantastic. She's the best.
She is.
We're